Join me as I dive into the emotional breakdown of the bishop's daughter live on air, and see if I can uncover the truth behind her shocking revelation that my father almost died. The bishop's daughter, a young woman known for her poise and composure, recently found herself in a situation that shook her to her core. Her father's health scare not only threatened his life but also left her and her family reeling. Her emotional breakdown during a live broadcast was a heart-wrenching moment that many viewers will not soon forget. The incident has raised questions about the family's well-being and the challenges they face. Tears streaming down her face, her voice trembling with emotion, Bishop Drew Sheard's daughter couldn't hold it in any longer. After months of silence, she's finally come forward. And what she revealed about her father left the gospel world stunned. This wasn't just a personal confession. It was a cry for help, a warning, and a truth too heavy to carry alone. But what happened to the legendary bishop behind the scenes? Why did his daughter break down now? Stay tuned, because what you're about to hear changes everything. The Sheard family has long been seen as gospel royalty, a powerhouse lineage known for their music, ministry, and unwavering faith. At the center of that legacy is Bishop Drew Sheard, the presiding bishop of the Church of God in Christ, COGIC, and husband to the iconic Kierra Sheard of the Clark sisters. Together they've been the picture of stability in a world that's often rocked by controversy. But recently, that image has been shaken. In a moment that shocked fans and churchgoers alike, Bishop Sheard's daughter, believed to be Kierra Sheard, broke her silence in a tearful confession. With cameras rolling and emotions running high, she opened up about her father in a way that no one expected. And this wasn't just another family moment gone public. This was a spiritual and emotional cry that hinted at deeper issues within one of the most respected families in modern Black church culture. So what exactly did she say? What led to this emotional breakdown? And what does this mean for Bishop Sheard's future? Not just as a father, but as a spiritual leader guiding millions? You won't believe the internal battles she exposed. And just when you think you've heard it all, there's a twist you didn't see coming. Buckle up, because in today's deep dive, we're uncovering the emotional moment Bishop Sheard's daughter broke down on camera. What she revealed about her father's condition and pressures, the silent suffering behind the pulpit, and how this one confession may shift the entire conversation about leadership, legacy, and vulnerability in the Black church. This is where it gets real. This is where the pulpit meets the pain. And this is where the truth finally breaks through. Before we dive into the emotional breakdown, we have to understand the world Bishop Drew Sheard's daughter was born into. A world of enormous expectation, responsibility, and scrutiny. Being born into the Sheard family wasn't just about having famous parents. It was about carrying the legacy of an entire denomination. Her father, Bishop Drew Sheard, wasn't just a local pastor. He eventually became the presiding bishop of COGIC, the largest Pentecostal denomination in the United States, boasting over 6.5 million members worldwide. Her mother, Kierra Sheard, gospel royalty. 1/4 of the Clark sisters, whose voices and testimonies have shaped the very foundation of modern gospel music. So imagine growing up in that kind of spotlight. From the outside, it looked like blessings on blessings. Red carpets, church galas, Sunday services with the elite of gospel. But behind that spiritual shine was a very real, very human pressure. In her early interviews and public speaking engagements, Kierra Sheard often hinted at the overwhelming responsibility of always being on. She once said, "I could never be just a kid. I always had to represent something bigger than me." And that's a beautiful burden, but still a burden. But over the last few years, close followers started to notice a shift. Kierra, while still publicly faithful, became more vocal about issues the church didn't always want to discuss: mental health, burnout, the danger of idolizing leaders. In a 2023 women's conference, she told the crowd, "Sometimes we cover so much, we lose who we really are, and the people around us suffer in silence." At the time, most assumed she was talking about herself. But now, in light of her recent tearful video, fans believe she was also talking about her father, a man who has been carrying not just a denomination, but the weight of expectation for decades. Her emotional breakdown during a live broadcast was a heart-wrenching moment that many viewers will not soon forget. The incident has raised questions about the family's well-being and the challenges they face. The gravity of the situation cannot be overstated. Her father's health issues have been a concern for some time, and the recent scare brought everything to the forefront. For a family, especially one in the public eye, dealing with health crises can be incredibly taxing. The emotional toll on the daughter, in particular, was evident. Her usually composed demeanor gave way to raw emotion as she struggled to come to terms with the reality of her father's situation. The family's reliance on each other during this difficult time has been a source of strength. However, the strain of dealing with such a significant health issue has undoubtedly left its mark. The public's interest in the family's well-being, coupled with the pressures of their situation, only adds to the complexity of their experience. The incident that led to her breakdown occurred during a live broadcast, where she shared the shocking revelation about her father's health. The emotional weight of her words was palpable, and her distress resonated deeply with viewers. Background information on her father's health issues had been shared previously, but the live reaction was a stark reminder of the family's ongoing challenges. The daughter's feelings of fear, worry, and helplessness were evident as she spoke about her father's condition. Her voice trembled as she recounted the harrowing experience, leaving many in the audience visibly moved. The key moment during the live broadcast when the daughter breaks down has been a focal point for many discussions. It's a moment that underscores the human side of a family often seen in a different light. The emotional weight of the situation was clear as she struggled to maintain her composure. The outpouring of support from viewers and the public has been notable, highlighting the impact of her words and the shared human experience. The moment was not just a revelation about her father's health but also a testament to the vulnerability and strength of the human spirit. In summary, the bishop's daughter's breakdown during the live broadcast was a poignant reminder of the challenges families face, particularly when health scares occur. It highlighted the importance of family support and the deep emotional bonds that can both sustain and overwhelm us. If you have any thoughts on this emotional family moment, please share them in the comments below. Don't forget to check out my other videos that explore similar themes of family, love, and resilience. Thanks for the watching and subscribes.